Can you just imagine? Can you imagine that a day after appointing his son-in-law, after Tinubu appointed his son-in-law as MD of a Federal Housing Authority, Tinubu approves 126 billion naira for housing provision. Sharp, sharp. Sharply, sharply. Even the guy has not even settled him. President Bola Tinubu has approved 126.5 billion naira for the delivery of a total 100,000 houses nationwide in 18 months. Oh. Now how you go take, now here you go take the hear this kind of thing. This was disclosed by the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Architect Ahmed Dangiwa, during the groundbreaking ceremony for 3,112 housing units, as well as the launch of the renewed Hope Cities and Estates in Kasana, an area in the Federal Capital Territory, on Thursday. Dangiwa, who revealed that the funding for the project will come from a mix of sponsors comprising the Federal Ministry of Housing and Urban Development's budgetary allocation, the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria, and public-private partnership with reputable developers. Also said that in the first quarter of this year, the federal government would undertake a groundbreaking of a total of 6,000 housing units. As you will recall, Your Excellency has graciously approved the total sum of 126.5 billion naira from the 2023 supplementary and 2024 budget for these projects, including slum upgrade and urban renewal. We have also made cross-subsidy a key part of our effort to enhance affordability for low-medium income earners to foster integrated living. Under this concept, the housing units built in the renewed Hope cities will be sold at commercial rates, while a substantial percentage will be sold as concessionary rates to low and medium income Nigerians who are members of the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress, he said. But at the end of the day, now them, now them they negotiate the whole thing for themselves. While retreating that the ministry chose to start the project in the Federal Capital Territory because it is the heart of the nation, the minister appreciated the Minister of FCT, Wike, who he said was committed to the renewed hope agenda and understands the importance of housing and access routes to residents, and was taking steps to improve infrastructure in the city. He said other projects coming on board include 2,500 renewed Hope City housing units at the Ibejuleki Coastal City, Lagos, the development of a 500 housing unit renewed Hope Estate in Kano, and 250 housing units in 12 states, 2 per geopolitical zone as renewed Hope Estate. They must form program for themselves. They must form program for themselves. Can you imagine? Huh. Well, criminal in power. You gave your son-in-law such heavy contract that's supposed to share to more than 100 individuals in Nigeria. Nigeria is a country. Our value is falling down. Our unity is shaking. Governments are spending billions of naira. Yes, millions of our citizens are suffering. And they will tell you that the country is a poor country. And the worst part of it is that not up to 5% of that money will be used for the projects they are budgeted for. How can you just immediately, you don't start to approve? Like seriously. At the end of the day, we may not even see up to 1,000 houses, really. If all of them, they build 1,000 houses since 1999, I don't think our situation will still be the way it is now. Is Nigeria a family business? And they will tell you it's qualified. So it does not matter. 100,000 housing units goes for 126.5 billion naira, but it's, if I may ask, each of the house will cost how much? Honestly, Tinubu is the real criminal. Not even up to a year, and this thief don't run Nigeria down. A local musician from the north who sings with a Hausa in Hausa dialect is now one of the richest man in Nigeria now. A.A. Rano Masuguda Sugudu. He is not different from his successor. It is not his fault. He learnt it from his master Buhari. They are all the same. We Nigerians cannot even understand what is democracy. Nothing like democracy in Nigeria. We are rather slaves in disguise. That is all. God will catch everyone after one after the other. The day must come. Tinubu, the master strategist, he knows how to empower his boys. To be honest, it gives me joy when I see and hear of the rubbish this man does, because it reminds me that truly Nigeria is a country where majority of its voting power are fools and can vote for a dog if given a bag of rice. This man was a walking red flag, but all of them were busy saying he built Lagos. They want to deal with Igbos. They want to show Igbos shege. Now, our markets, enjoy the abomination you elected. Why I will be chilling in NYC, in New York City. Nigeria is a zoo, a very big joke. And that's, this Tinubu is the most corrupt. They don't talk. Funny people, this man keeps acquiring wealth fraudulently and never asks himself if he will ever go with a dime on his final day. When it comes to using all avenues to get money, world man can go to hell because he knows how to handle that one. 100,000 housing units will solve a lot of problems, but only if nobody takes undue advantage or abuse their privilege, and that is a given. So you know that already. So this whole thing is a dead on arrival. They will build it and begin to, even if they build it, you will see it, but they will begin to allocate it to themselves. Kai, God, the Father has many things to judge. The looting has just started. Another gate open for corruption and wastage. Nigeria is now a family enterprise. The other day, Sheyi was at the fake meeting. What else do we expect? Those that voted this fraudulent expired administration will continue to be a victim of all their evil and devilish circumstances of merciless destruction. Billions, billions, billions. These political office holders say Nigeria is poor. Yeah, Nigeria is poor. And they will be dishing out all this money. And they are even printing money. Not only that, they are borrowing, they are even printing money. Nothing is impossible in Nigeria. With 10,000 for bag of cement, Tinubu must go in 2027. Buhari started all this tribalistic nonsense. Where is that man called Erufai who thinks he is wicked or believe Muslims are special? Why they don't even know anything? We're in a deep mess in this country, a deep one at that. I doubt if Nigeria is ready for this 4 years journey. That is the master strategy. Now God will save Nigeria. And somebody was telling us that if Obi becomes the president, then Nigeria will sink. So Nigeria is really floating on wealth, on prosperity, and that is a Prime Minister Yodede. Ironically, the Jadenju has become dumb. The crumbs in his mouth won't allow him to say something. The dude is a fantastic noisemaker, looking for food on his table through noise making. Don't mind them. Don't mind them. But Obi is their problem. Bola is telling Obi to come and give accounts of how he spent the campaign fund. Oduma will never forget our usual dancing steps. It is in her DNA. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.